I thought it was like a car going by at first.
What's up, everybody? This is Greg, host of the Arc of Wrestling podcast, where we shit on Peyton Manning autographed Denver Broncos game used jerseys.
We also piss on them. Remember that, Greg. We pee on them as well.
Just
fuck every other football team.
Before we start the podcast tonight, I'd like to remind you all that we're looking for new members of the Arc of Wrestling podcast. So if you'd like to join us and talk wrestling and watch wrestling with us every Monday for wrestling, every Thursday for our wrestling nights, where we gather everything from Ring of Honor to NXT, and we watch it and we just love wrestling. So if you want to join us for that, make sure to tweet at us over on twitter.com/arcofwrestling. I also like to remind you guys to go check out senshudo.tv. That is SCNSHUDO.tv. Those guys are the home to us, New Legacy, It's Raining Mang. So if you guys enjoy those casters, there's plenty of other casters over there who are absolutely phenomenal. So
if you're ugly, you can't join.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Only the beautiful people can join.
We have very specific standards. You need to have blonde hair, blue eyes, and be able to speak with the thick German accent.
So only the beautiful people from TNA can join?
Only the Aryan race is allowed to join.
Wow.
Yep.
That's great sponsorship. But anyways, we're doing our Arc of Wrestling podcast tonight. We're doing our Payback prediction show tonight. Very excited to talk about Payback.
It's a bitch.
It's a bitch. Payback's a bitch. Last year's Payback, if you guys do not remember.
What's tippy toppy?
Like, I
happened.
don't remember. It was the first Payback. And it was, the main event was John Cena versus Ryback. John Cena was champion last year.
That was the worst match of the night, too, by the way.
Also, we saw the match of CM Punk versus Chris Jericho.
CM Punk.
Dean Ambrose defended his championship against Kane. And we had what was possibly one of the best Divas matches in the longest time. AJ Lee versus the champion Caitlyn. It was the night AJ Lee won her belt and held it for
And now
record
they're both gone.
For, it was like 396 days, some shit like that.
I think she went over 400.
It was also the pay-per-view that Curtis Axel won the Intercontinental Championship. So
Curtis Axel.
Surprising to see where that's gone over the year.
And it did Bupkiss.
So yeah. We're here in Payback 2014 in tonight's card. I'm going to go over it really quick and then we'll give our predictions. We got the pre-show match of El Torito versus Hornswoggle in a mask versus hair match. The winner, depending who it is, gets to take off or remove something on the loser's body. That's essentially how it goes.
Oh, man.
We got Paige versus Alicia Fox for the Divas Championship. Sheamus versus Cesaro for the United States Championship. Bad News Barrett versus Rob Van Dam for the Intercontinental Championship.
I've got some bad news.
The Brit versus the Blazer.
John Cena versus Bray Wyatt in a last man standing match. And the main event of the show, Evolution versus The Shield in a no-holds-barred 6-man elimination tag team match. There's also probably going to be a couple more matches that we are going to put on the show personally because they have been building to these matches somewhat on the show. And so we're just going to add them to the card in case they get announced for on main event tomorrow or on SmackDown on Friday. And these two matches will be Big E Langston, or sorry, not Langston, just regular Big E versus Alexander Rusev, who doesn't even go by Alexander Rusev anymore. He goes by Rusev. So, Big E Rusev, and also Adam Rose and Jack Swagger, which is also we're going to talk about.
Stop!
because I think they've been building that match a little bit more than Rusev, Big E, but we'll see how that all plays out during the week. So, getting into the thick of things, we're going to talk about the pre-show match at Payback, which is El Torito with Diego and Fernando of the Los Matadores versus Hornswoggle with 3MB, Heath Slater, Jinder Mahal, and Drew McIntyre once again at ringside. Mask versus hair match, not as crazy as their last match they had, which was the VLC match.
Best match ever.
But there is more on the line this time. El Torito's mask or Hornswoggle's dirty ass hair. Midget hair.
Should we mention that Hornswoggle ripped off Torito's tail tonight?
Yes. El Torito did rip off. Really disgusting scene. Blood was flying everywhere.
No, it wasn't.
There is blood and viscera.
Drew McIntyre, who
He was
wrestling
shitting
El
all over
Torito
the
that
ring.
night, was just killing El Torito. He was just holding him upside down, letting the blood rush, and just brutally kicked him in the face. McIntyre was going full PG-13 tonight.
What?
PC-13.
Anyways, El Torito.
He was going full X-rated on him.
Yeah, dude, he just pounded him.
El Torito.
Pounded him so hard.
Whoa.
There was cum everywhere.
Oh.
Whoa.
You always have to take it one step too far.
Of course I do.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not now. Continue, Greg.
Starting with Wesley, who do you think
Fear
is
the
gonna
ball,
win
Michael.
the mask hair
I
match?
want. God damn it! Stop tweeting me. Okay. After that, I want Hornswoggle to. I want Hornswoggle to win.
You want Hornswoggle to win?
Yep, because he needs to. Because they're 3MB, and this will lead into 3MB getting shots at the tag titles and then them winning. It's gonna happen.
There's so much hope behind that.
There is.
There's so much hope that's riding on this. Death. Who's gonna win?
Alright, so question: How many matches have these two had now?
This is gonna be their third match. Their first one was on SmackDown, which led to the WLC match, and then there's this one. But that doesn't count them being in those 6-man tags that they were in.
And I'm guessing Torito won both of them, right?
Yes.
Alright, so yeah, I'm kind of wanting Hornswoggle to win this one.
Okay. Hunter, if you're here with us.
Torito's gonna win.
Torito? Alright.
Yep.
Jonesy?
I'll go with the Mexican.
Alright. Big Fish? Ryan? If you want to talk? You don't have to. Alright, cool, you don't have to.
Good talk. Good talk.
Mike.
I want to say Hornswoggle so you can see how ugly Torito looks.
What happens if he's beautiful?
He's not. He's Mexican.
What happens if he's like
He's
like Del Rio beautiful with like the sweet man jaw and
Oh my god.
just looks like a movie star?
What happens if he looks like he got kicked in the face one too many times?
What happens if he looks like what Kane was supposed to look like?
Oh god.
I'll burn up. The cartels, man, they just fucked with me before I left.
What if he's really a bull underneath that mask?
Olay!
He's a manator.
Oh my god.
Anyways, let's get into the unannounced matches before we get into the more announced matches. Remember, they do not have the WWE Championship at stake. They did talk about it on Raw today, though, so I guess we can talk about it really quick. Brian will be there at Payback, and he will be. He has to make a decision. He has to either give up the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, or Bree will be fired. I thought this was a really, really good decision because I don't know how else they were going to make Payback like a watchable show. What's a big reason to go to Payback and watch the show? I think it's a really good. That's a really good reason to go watch Payback, is to see what happens with Brian's standing as champion.
I think they should have made it to where if he didn't give up the belts, they would put her in a cage match with Kane, Rusev, and who's another big person that's evil right now? Yeah, there you go. He's black too. That'll work.
Think
Wow.
What?
But this is gonna start up the whole. Oh my God, CM Punk's gonna be there, guys. CM Punk, CM Punk,
It's
CM Punk.
Chicago.
I think
Only an
honestly,
idiot would believe that.
honestly, once the first Chicago show happened, and it was sure that, and like once it passed, he didn't show up. I think people realized how serious the situation was. And then
Hashtag.
WrestleMania happened, and then he didn't show up. And even Austin was saying that Punk was going to show up at Mania, and that didn't happen. So I don't think people are going to be expecting it. I think they kind of have an understanding. And there was a news article that was posted earlier by Daily News, something like that. But it was talked about at the Gallows' wedding. Luke Gallows just got married to Amber O'Neal, who is also another independent wrestler. So congratulations to them. I hope they have a wonderful life with each other. But Punk and AJ were at the wedding, and with also a bunch of other indie stars. And while none of them really asked them about Punk's standing, source did come out of that. Now again, this dirt sheets, don't take it too lightly, but Punk's pretty much very serious about his retirement, and that he thinks that the current superstars are getting fucked over with the WWE network. So it seems that Punk isn't too fond of the network being there. Punk liked it when superstars were getting paid for the pay-per-view shows, and now since that's all kind of put on the back as to see if the network's going to be successful, but I would kind of probably say Punk wasn't willing to take that chance. And he was also sick with all the booking and how everything was going down. So, while, yes, a lot of reasons are behind that, I don't think Punk's going to be there. I don't think people should be expecting Punk to be in Chicago for Payback. I think that's just something that had to be said. I think Punk is done. And the only way to bring him back is there has to be a pretty big situation for him to really be like, okay, maybe if I come back, everybody on all sides can benefit from it.
Hockey invasion.
Yes.
Oh, the Blackhawks come in being pissed off because they can't beat the fucking Kings.
Because the referees are assholes, and nobody wants to play the game correctly.
Yeah. I'll talk more about the Stanley Cups at the end of the show. Anyways, let's get into...
No, I don't want to hear you cry about the Ducks and how they couldn't get the job done.
Yeah, I wasn't even going to talk about the Ducks. I was going to bitch more about how I was going to... Never mind. Let's get into the more announced matches that... unannounced matches that we expect to be at Payback. There's just 2 of them, so we'll go through them really quick. Swagger versus Adam Rose will be the first one we're going to talk about. Seems like they've been building this for a while. They debuted... no, they didn't... they debuted Bo Dallas on SmackDown, I'm sorry. But they've been having a lot of this feud on SmackDown as well. It seems like they would probably announce it on SmackDown. I think it's expected it should be announced on SmackDown, because right now there's only 5 matches on the main card for the pay-per-view. So there is some spot to fill, and it would be a good filler match, I guess. Swagger, Adam Rose, Wesley. I know you hate Adam Rose so much.
Well, it's not that I hate him. I want him to burn in a fire. And not die. No. And not die.
Aww.
To live with those scars.
That's torture.
For the exactly.
Now that I could do.
Oh.
I think Jack Swagger is probably going to lose because lol Adam Rose. And I hate it. I hate it so much. Because I want Jack Swagger to go through all of those rosebuds or whatever the hell they're called and just rip each of them from limb, and it would be beautiful.
And punt the bunny mask into the crowd.
Yes. While the funny guy's head is still inside of the bunny mask.
He almost beat up the Lemon tonight.
Oh, that would have been...
He should have.
The Lemon, if you guys don't know, is I think he's NXT producer Ryan Ketz, who was an independent wrestler / manager. He's very charismatic, and I kind of hope that he turns into more of a TV role soon. Since they've done that before in the past. They've used their TV writers as managers before. Kali's manager, Rahad, whatever his fucking name was.
Aljanine.
Yeah, he was a writer for WWE at the time when he was on the main roster.
Oh man. Oh wait, I got more. And I also want Camacho to come out there. Be a new member of
man.
fucking American. It was so great.
But he's a Mexican. He's a Tongan as a Mexican. How would it work?
It'll work though.
How
hey,
would it work?
because fucking Cesaro was Swiss.
But Cesaro was a part of this country. Oh wait, well I guess Camacho was born in El Paso.
Mm-hmm.
But
Boom.
he's Mexican, and Swagger hates Mexicans. No,
That's fine.
Zeb hates Mexicans.
They can work around it.
He wants them to scoot over their boulders. Remember?
Because he doesn't want him to get stabbed in a shower.
Alright.
Boom.
Hey, Dev, how about you give us the prediction for a Swagger Rose?
The faggot.
Alright, cool. Hunter.
This match is so boring. It made Hunter kill
What
himself.
match are we talking about now?
Adam Rose, Jack Swagger.
Oh.
What's your prediction, Jonesy?
Exactly.
Oh, great. Okay, I guess
Solid
I don't
show.
really. Well, I'll go with Rose, I guess.
Alright. Mike?
This is what I want to see happen.
Yeah.
I want the bunny to come out first,
Okay.
and I want Zeb to come out with a pickaxe.
The pickaxe.
I want him to hit the bunny in the back,
Hit the bunny in the
and then
bag.
they chop the bunny up
They chop the bunny up.
and put it over a nice salad,
Over a nice salad.
and then they feed it to Adam Rose.
So wait, is this as a scene in See No Evil 2?
Yes,
Ah.
Like their boogaloo.
yes.
Alright, cool.
And then he deports Adam Rose for being the biggest piece of trash known to mankind.
No, the man.
Yeah.
So,
My-
what's your
my pick,
prediction
though?
for the match?
My pick, if it happens, is Adam Rose.
Alright.
Yay!
It's gonna happen.
Alright, cool. Second match that is unannounced, but I expect it to happen for two reasons. One, they're not going to have Rusev on the show.
Rusev smash.
Obviously getting
Andy
more
Kaufman.
heat out of anybody else on the roster. And two, Big E, they still want to make Big E look relevant. I don't think they want to give up on Big E just yet. So, Big E versus Rusev. They let this on Raw tonight. Big E kind of got the upper hand on Rusev, took him down, and so kind of looks like they may be throwing that in as last minute filler to the to the pay-per-view.
It's good. Time out real fast. It's good that you mentioned this because I wanted to mention this on the podcast. Anybody else realize that Big E yelled "Welcome to America"?
When?
Whenever
Oh, at
he
the
was-
end when he was waving the...
Yeah.
I remember, I saw
That was the greatest thing ever.
Welcome to America. Yeah, Big E's awesome. So Wesley. Big E, Rusev, if it happens.
I want Big E to win so badly, but it hurts.
But
It's gonna be Rusev
Yeah.
because he sucks.
Fuck you.
He looks like Andy Kaufman.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
If Andy Kaufman was
okay.
fatter and a little bit darker and had more facial hair, boom.
No.
Yep.
And Rusev's fucking Lana as well, so.
Well,
Kaufman
Tell me
Utia.
when Kaufman gets a fucking Russian hot lady to follow him around. You tell me when that happens. Hey, Dev.
Kaufman Matska.
Alright, cool.
All
Hey,
the-
Hunter, if you're still there. No.
Yeah, I'm
alright.
here.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, who's gonna win, Rusev or Big E?
Depends if they want to push Big E or Rusev. I think they're going to draw it out a little bit, so I think Rusev's going to win this one, and then next pay-per-view,
Ooh, so like a
Big
continuing.
E's going to win.
I think that would be a good idea for WWE to go down. I kind of have this as like a 3 series
Yeah, something like that.
match. Yeah. Jonesy, Big E. Rusev.
I kind of want 5 to win, but I'm thinking probably gonna be Rusev.
Rusev. All right.
For Vladimir Putin.
Hey,
Putin.
hey, Mike.
Hey, Greg.
Who's gonna win? And try not to be as racist as usual.
Please be
What?
more racist.
Do it.
That's I'm reserving that for the new guy we're bringing in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Remember, if you want to be that new guy Mike shits on, tweet at us.
He's taking Hood Black to a new level.
No, he's not.
My pick is Rusev.
Alright. Yeah, I think Rusev will take it if he's booked for Payback, which I think he will. Alright, now let's actually get to the cards that have been announced. Cards. I keep on calling them cards. Why did I fucking call them matches?
They're football cards.
Dude, do we have any crap
Baseball
cards?
cards.
All the belts will be put on the line except for the main belt.
The-
and also the tag belts.
The tag belts, so not all the belts are on the line.
All the undercard belts will be put on the line. Starting with the Divas Championship, Paige goes against her newest opponent, who she's wrestled countless of times and beat countless of times since her debut, Alicia Fox. Wesley, who's gonna win this glorious Divas match?
Well, I mean, and kind of to correct you, since Paige got her ass kicked the last time she wrestled Alicia Fox.
Oh,
Hardcore.
did she?
Yeah, she got her ass kicked.
When was that?
Last Raw.
Was it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
Yeah, she got slammed into the fucking ring post. Like hard. Like sideways too.
Huh.
It hurt. She went owl.
Yeah.
Ow.
Like, it was a hardcore owl.
She went owl.
I hate that I have to pick one in this match because they're both amazing.
Alicia Fox has been doing some. If you guys didn't see what she did tonight on Raw, she just continues to have some of the best segments on Raw. Let's just say.
Yup. And I like her new gimmick of her being a fucking sociopath.
Yeah.
Great.
She just
But,
fucking spilled all the soda on top of her. She was glistening in the arena light.
Oh my god.
It was glorious. I'm gonna have to go with my pale goddess, Paige.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there anybody here who's not gonna pick Paige?
No.
If John were here, he'd probably pick Alicia Fox.
Yeah.
Hail Brit versus fuck.
If you guys don't know, I think AJ has been slated to come back after she marries Punk, because they are still getting married. I think they're getting married in
Who?
this month. I think they're getting married
Phil
this
Brooks.
June. So
Who's Punk?
oh, Phil Brooks. I'm sorry. It'll be
Oh, that guy.
it'll be AJ Brooks or April Brooks. April Brooks. Yeah.
AB.
AP. A, B, C. It's easy as... Anyways. So yeah.
Anyways.
It's easy. Anyway.
So, AJ will be coming back. I think some of them are thinking either the night after Money in the Bank or Money in the Bank. So,
Shorty, what
Money
you
in
drank?
the Bank will be interesting. Money in the Bank and the night after Money in the Bank should be interesting.
If she comes out in Shining Wizard,
Shoddy, what you think?
Oh my
I got
God.
money in the bank.
Well, I kind of have a feeling that maybe Summer may be the next person to go after Paige.
yeah.
Because it's either they do that or they stretch out this Alicia Fox feud even longer. And I don't know how much longer she's going to be kicking Lawler and JBL's ass on commentary every week
And pouring beers on herself.
and giving people wedgies.
Because no one gives a shit about the Total Divas.
Ripping people's shirts off.
I'm surprised how less they've been pushing Total Divas, even though they did that weird segment tonight.
Yeah, but that's a good thing.
I think that's more to just try to build up Summer Rae as a heel.
I'm actually glad that I missed that.
I must have missed that in soon.
It's alright. Anyways, let's move on to the next match. Sheamus versus Cesaro. Sheamus is our United States Champion after he defeated Dean Ambrose's historic reign as United States Champion. In a battle royal on Monday Night Raw a couple weeks ago. So now Sheamus is going after Cesaro, who just finished feuding with Swagger and RVD after unsuccessfully trying to go after the Intercontinental Championship. So we got Sheamus, Cesaro, two of the biggest heavyweights that WWE has right now. Former WWE champion, former United States champion. They're all going at it. Who's gonna win? Wesley, starting with you.
I'm going to pick Cesaro because he is in fact the king of swing, and Sheamus is probably going to hurt himself. So I'm not gonna.
It's gonna be a physical fucking fight. I hope
Yeah, that's
they,
what.
like. I think this is gonna be a really fucking good match.
And I think that's why he's going to hurt himself. They're going to go for some stupid spot. He's going to end up hitting the ring post somehow and like breaking his kneecap or something.
Oh.
Fucking shattering it.
I'm glad it's not like another no holds barred match.
Yep.
Okay. Duff, who's gonna win?
I just want WWE to do a storyline where it's like World War III.
Oh
Maybe
my
we
God.
just have it.
We're 3?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Just have every single European just take over.
But I don't understand. We're 3.
World War III.
Oh.
World War III.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go with Sheamus winning.
Yeah. Hunter?
Cesaro.
Cesaro. Jonesy.
I'm gonna say Cesaro.
Mike?
Sheamus wins, LOL.
That's half and half. I don't see Sheamus. I think Sheamus is gonna take it just because there are those reports that Vince is not too behind Sheamus, but you know Triple H is, and I think they're kind of expecting Cesaro to do much bigger things than the United States title. I think Sheamus is gonna take it. But I think it's not good. I think it's gonna be booked to where it's still gonna make Cesaro look stronger. I don't think they want Cesaro to be hurt, but I also don't think they want the burden of the U.S. title to be put on Cesaro, because then he would have to defend it and lose it, and they don't want Cesaro to be looking bad. That's
I just think Sheamus is gonna keep it for a while until he decides to go heel and go, I hate the US, LOL.
Yeah, I hope
World
that
War
happens
III.
soon. I kind of hope that he drops it to. I kind of hope he kind of drops it to Rusev soon. And Rusev takes the fucking U.S. belt and plays the heel game with it. Bad news: Barrett versus Rob Van Dam. Barrett won the IC title. When was it? How did Barrett beat the IC title?
Extreme Rules.
Extreme Rules.
Yeah. Against who?
Big E.
Big E, that's right.
Big E.
Because then Big E just got dropped off the face of the earth right afterwards. I was trying to remember. Yeah. Barrett won the IC title at Extreme Rules against Big E. And he feuded not much after that. He kind of had to shove Rob Van Dam into this feud after that three-way between Swagger and Cesaro.
Three-way.
That was going to determine who was going to end up being IC champion, but then they just ended up doing a beat the clock challenge match.
Dude, a beat a clock challenge.
Beat the clock. But,
Beat the cock.
Beat a clock.
Because I think
Whoa.
originally it was supposed to be Sheamus and Barrett, and then Cesaro. Cesaro Barrett, and then Cesaro was going to go for the IC title, but then plan suddenly changed. So, bad news, Barrett. Rob Van Dam. Who's going to win?
Oh, it's not gonna be RVD. That's for sure.
Bad
It's
news. Yeah,
gonna
RVD
be Wade
is
Barrett
news.
because he's the man.
Duff?
I've got some good news.
You saved money on car insurance just for the Gecko?
Death, you useless piece of shit. Okay, Death's not there.
What did he
Hi,
do?
Greg.
Hey, Death. How about you give us your fucking prediction?
Whoa. Still
I don't think so.
Alright, then you're fired.
Yeah,
Or maybe if you didn't insult him, he'd actually tell you.
salty.
You will address me by Godzilla's cankle? because that is what I am.
You are not being dressed by Godzilla's Cankle.
I do not have the energy to say that.
Big Toe is talking.
What? Dev, who's gonna win? Barrett?
Barrett's gonna win.
Alright, thank you. Mike?
The big toe has spoken.
Well then, Barrett wins.
Jonesy?
Godzilla's inner thigh says.
Oh,
Hunter?
Barrett.
Barrett. Yeah. I don't see Barrett dropping the title anytime soon, to be completely honest. I don't know who would take it from him anyways. Unless they decide to push Cesaro back up. But yeah.
They would have to rebuild him, they'd have to get rid of Heyman most likely.
It's weird that I see more of a future behind the US title now than the IC title. That one is suck with Barrett. You get that game of like, oh, Vince could possibly lose interest again, and he's just not gonna book the IC title for a little bit. And then the US title becomes super popular because non-American wears it, and now he's healing it up. It's a weird back and forth between the titles. It's like they have trouble keeping both titles strong at the same time while having the WWE Championship.
You'd be better off giving the U.S. title to Cesaro instead of the IC title, because
But Cesaro already held the U.S. title.
Yeah, but if he has to feud with Barrett for the Intercontinental title, then of course you would have to. Cesaro would be required to be face unless they turn Barrett face. I really don't see happening. And if they turn Cesaro face, they would have to get rid of Heyman because he still has so much heat behind him with the streak thing.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. There definitely needs to be some more management behind the titles before they really start thinking about what hurts me the most. That I'm not gonna say. So, anyways, we're gonna move on. John Cena versus Bray Wyatt, last man standing match.
What is that?
We got ourselves a classic going down here tonight.
fucking Dusty Rhodes is on the podcast.
The last man standing match.
Why did Greg just turn redneck?
The hero, John Cena.
Is that like a terrible,
Versus the Eater
freaking,
of Wells. Bray Wyatt.
What? Dude, you've gone from 2 accents to 7.
Greg just went redneck in a matter of seconds.
So, folks,
Oh my god.
we got ourselves a classic beatdown tonight, Wesley.
Now why do you sound like you're black?
Wesley,
Fuck.
who's gonna win this matchup?
Jimmy's on the podcast now.
Battle of the Greats.
Sir.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to stop, please. You're scaring people.
You're scaring all the white
Dude,
women.
I gotta use a fucking voice now. Thanks, Greg. Fuck you.
We want Bane. We want Bane.
What's that strike? I can't
wait a
can't
minute.
hear what you're saying.
I think I got a cup over here too. Yes. Can you guys hear me?
Oh my god.
I'm mad at my
Oh
helmet.
my god, Wesley, can you hurry up with your shit?
I am not Wesley, I am Bane.
Oh my god.
The mouth will win. Because he has embraced the darkness. Because he was born in it.
I don't understand what you
adopted the
fucking...
darkness. I was born in
You had a
it.
cup over your mouth.
Greg, you're not supposed to understand what Bane is saying.
That's the point.
And guess what?
I felt
Wesley
like
dropped.
I felt like Dark... Oh my god.
Oh my god!
I felt like Dark Knight Rises needed to have subtitles, to be completely honest. Anyway,
Bless you.
Since Wesley can't... Wesley dropped on us for no fucking reason. Doug.
I have consulted with the other two toes, and we think that Bray Wyatt is going to win.
Yep.
Yes.
Hey, owner. How about you give us your prediction?
What? Are you hitting a bong right now?
Oh man.
Hey, Hunter, how about you give us your...
I have returned.
So, Hunter.
I just said Wyatt, you dummy.
Oh, okay.
Alright, go.
Hey, Jonesy.
Bane's. Bane's back.
Oh, hey, Ben. Hey, Jonesy, how about you give us your prediction?
You want my prediction?
Oh,
Since Brian is here, I thought I'd show up. Oh my God. Why does Batman have laryngitis? I'm sick, okay? I woke up.
Mike,
What?
your prediction.
Shut the fuck up. You do not interrupt me.
He's using the art of theatricality and deception.
What?
Theatricality.
I can't understand a word you just said.
Mike, I'm out of beer. Give me your fucking prediction.
I'm going with Wyatt, you faggot.
No, I said Mike, not you.
You do not interrupt, Batman.
I've been saying Mike for the past 5 minutes.
Where are you? I will find you. Hold on. You may go, Mike. Oh, God. Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it.
Hey,
Who's
Mike,
Bruce?
how about you give us some predictions?
Boy, why are you talking to me in a redneck accent?
Oh, God, just stop. Fucking
I pick a casino.
Confederate bitch. Anyways. Oh, man, this is tough.
Fucking use a voice, Greg.
Why didn't even get a clean win last time? He had so many people. He had so many interferences. I don't know how he would ever win a last man standing match. You think they'll ban Harper and Rowan from ringside and just have them come out anyways?
He's gonna have the power of a woman with no eyes.
All right.
He's just gonna have
The whole world in his hands, you know.
God, my brain's telling me Cena, but my heart wants to say Wyatt.
My mind's telling me no, but my body
is telling me yes. My pick is Wyatt. I don't give a fuck.
By the way, Big
I
Fish is
think
talking.
we've got full retard.
Big Fish is in here now, so
Big Fish is hosting the call.
he was talking.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
Tard.
Evolution versus the Shield. This is what they're claiming is going to be the last time these two teams are ever going to be in the team with each other.
Was that in English?
Never again.
This is going to be the last time the Shield and Evolution will be in the same ring with each other. That's what they have been saying on Raw on a constant basis all day today. So, yeah, let's just get into it. Shield,
Okay, well,
Evolution.
obviously, everyone better pick the Shield.
Wow.
You're not. You dropped on the head as a baby.
Fuck you, I'm picking Evolution now.
Wesley, what's
It
your
is a mystery.
It is a mystery. Well,
The changes that no one sees.
do you see the line in the sand? You know what? I have to side with Tumblr here and go with Team Dean Ambrose.
Ah.
Yeah. Because he is the dreamiest.
Yeah, he's so dreamy.
Except for Seth Rollins. Man, that hair.
But Roman Reigns is a nasty monkey.
Wow.
What?
What the fuck?
Oh.
Real professional.
Really? That's what we call really?
Anyways, Death, who's gonna win?
Alright, after consulting with the other two toes, it was a majority vote that the Shield will win.
Ah, alright. Hunter.
Well, which toe said evolution?
The last one.
What a fucking mark.
He has a bad habit with.
Actually, I got a question.
What?
Why were we following Dave Meltzer?
Why are we not following Dave Meltzer?
Oh, well, I just unfollowed him.
No, follow him. I want to be there when the day he goes suicide.
Oh my god.
Suicide. Is that like going nuclear?
Yeah.
He goes suicide.
Going suicide?
Going suicide.
You mean going Merrick? Or Meth? Whatever the fuck his name is now.
Chris
What
Benoit? Alright, hey Jonesy, how about you give us your prediction?
I didn't give my prediction,
I thought you
dickhead.
already said fucking Shield.
No, I got cut off by you assholes.
You said if none of you picked
Well,
the Shield.
okay, obviously the Shield's gonna win, so there you go. There's my prediction.
Thank you. Jonesy.
What? What?
Jonesy, who's gonna win Evolution Shield match?
Shield.
Awesome. Hey, Mike.
Evolution.
Really?
Oh!
But the show's called Payback, yeah. I honestly think the Shield's gonna win 2 pay-per-views in a row.
Yeah.
Batista is gonna go.
Think about it. The show is called Payback.
Okay.
Okay, Batista's gonna do a movie, dude.
It can easily take him out on Raw Monday.
That's true.
They can come out and Reigns can spear Batista through the barricade.
But the problem with it would make the Shield look weak.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
You have Roman Reigns get eliminated, or be the last one to be eliminated, and have him take out Orton and Batista by himself.
Mike, this is why you're not hired by WWE right now. You're straight retarded.
How is that retarded?
No, it's plausible. I mean, it could make sense if they're really trying to push Reigns that hard. But, it would suck. It would kind of suck, especially if Ambrose and Reigns can't get their shit in.
Oh my god, I'm scared of her laughter.
Anyways.
This is fucking great.
Anyways, I'll say Shield's gonna win, even though they probably won't. It could be a big evolution. I don't give a fuck. Hey! That's our Payback 2014 prediction show. We are done with that. After great talk about it. Is there any news? What's been going on in the wrestling world?
Fucking Chikara came back.
Chikara
Vince
came
McMahon
back.
lost so much money.
Hey, let's talk about Chikara for a quick sec, can we?
Yes.
Let's not say we didn't.
Oh, come on, Jonesy. You're just being
No.
a party pooper.
No, we're talking about Chikara.
Nope.
Colony is so good, guys. What did Soldier Ant do?
Dude, no.
Let me bring
All
up
about
the
the
card
Syrian
right now
portal.
because I completely forgot it happened, even though I watched it.
Wow.
Chikara's show, You Only Live Twice, returns after Icarus' defiant stance against the Tidor Corporation and Wiskoff, or whatever, Vavasaur?
What?
Vavasaur? Is that his name?
Wiz Khalifa?
Wiz
Is that who we're talking about
Hey, I
now?
saw Wiz Khalifa on Sunday.
I don't care.
Did you punch him?
No.
You should.
Whoa.
Why
What
would
the
I punch
fuck?
him? He was amazing.
You mean
Fucking Mark.
What's his
You mean
first name?
you mean Wink Vesior?
there we
How
go.
do you
Wiz
pronounce it?
Khalifa.
I don't care about your crappy rapper, Hunter. I really don't.
His first name is Wiz. Jesus, Greg.
So okay, so Wink Vavasaur, who was the director of fun and the COO or something of the Tidor Corporation, he shut down Chikara, but Chikara came back after he pronounced that he is Chikara, or I am Chikara, on Twitter, and a new director of fun was put into place.
Yay, Mike
Also,
Quackenbush,
There
yay!
is also a new storyline owner, I think, for it, and it's Robert Ellis, who is who's a former NWA wrestler.
Man looks like he's 70 years old.
Yeah, he's an old fuck. Whoops. The speaker just
What
fell down.
what was that?
Anyways,
Off. No.
let's get into the card. I think I'm just gonna run through it really quick. But please forgive me when I butcher the fuck out of these goddamn names.
Because you suck.
Don't forgive him.
Because, I only watched a little bit of Chikara before it died, and then I've been trying to keep up, but these names can throw me off sometime. Like this first one, the Burbid. Oh fuck!
You screwed up.
Bruderschaft des Krauses.
There we go. The Bruderschaft des Krauses of Ares, Noken,
Knockin'.
and Turkus.
Tursus.
Tursus.
Milo
Whatever you pronounce it.
Schnitzler.
And they defeated the spectral envoy of
The spectacle.
Oh, what did I say?
My God.
You said spectral.
Spectral? Oh, I'm
Yeah, it's a spectacle.
sorry. Spectral envoy. A Frightener, Hollow
Envoy.
Wicked, and Ultramantis Black. I think I missed this first match.
I missed it too.
I missed the first two.
Not that I remember. So yeah, good win for them.
The BBK.
Yeah.
The BBK. Okay.
No, the BBK, not the BBK.
Oh.
Well, BDK
BDK.
champion.
I'm sorry for all the Chikara fans listening right now. Because they're fucking hating me right now. Ashley Remington defeated Chuck Taylor, who I saw at PWG. I also kind of want to talk about that a little bit later.
Smooth sailing, Ashley Remington.
Yes. Was this his debut match?
Yes.
Yes.
He was over as I don't know what.
I don't know why he was so over.
Because he's the best.
There was a
I think his song was just so catchy.
Let's go sailing and a Chucky T dueling chant.
I was kind of hoping for the grenade to make an appearance. I didn't get it.
Chucky T. The best part was where Remington gave Chucky T a fruit basket.
Ah,
At the
yes,
end.
at the end. as like a little gift. It's like good match.
And after he gave him the fruit basket, he threatened to punch a kid in the face.
Yes. That was
I was like, well, he's got fruit and he's going to jail.
Chuck Taylor is just awesome. I do want to talk about a spot that he did on the PWG show. That was fucking great. The Batari, Cobalt.
Bateri.
Fuck.
The Bateri.
I'm seriously gonna have to spend some time watching Chikara.
Can I read this for you?
Yeah, hey Wesley, but you do.
Alright, we're heading over the range to the person who can actually read these names. The Batiri of Cobalt, Kodama, and Obarian defeated Oliver Grimsley, Kwefka the Quiet, and Sin Bodhi via disqualification.
Sin Bodhi is Kazarni, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Man, that dude got fucking tatted up.
I think it's the clown. Isn't it the Clown Azure or something like that?
It's the auditorium.
The auditorium.
Oh, okay, the auditorium. Okay. Juan Francisco de Coronado defeated.
I didn't.
Well,
Okay.
They hated him.
They were booing the shit out of him.
I didn't like that gimmick. I don't know where he came from, but he looked very plain with the rest of the Chikara roster. You know?
That was his debut too, and they hated the crap out of him.
Yeah.
I think they smelled like Del Rio on him. I think
And he
that's
got
why.
a surprising victory over Jervis Cottonbelly.
Dude, Jervis Cottonbelly is greater than Adam Rose.
Jervis Cottonbelly has to be one of the greatest gimmicks in today's wrestling.
This is amazing.
It's just such a perfectly well choreographed gimmick.
He is a gentleman and a scholar.
Yep.
Yes.
He even gave the referee a flower. It was so nice.
All right, moving on to match number 5. We have the Throwbacks, which defeated the team of Dasher Hatfield.
They defeated
No,
the team of Dasher Hatfield.
No. Dasher Hatfield and Mark Engel Saudi are the Throwbacks. They defeated
17.
3.0, which is Scott Parker and Shane Matthews.
Are you reading?
Yeah.
Right?
I'm reading the same. Yeah.
Oh,
It's the Throwbacks are Dasher Hatfield and Mr. Touchdown.
Yeah.
right.
They
Uh,
beat
so you get-
they beat 3.0, Gekido, and the Pieces of Hate.
Which is Jigsaw and the Shard.
Which Pieces of Hate are super over heel wise as well.
Yeah, the Shard and Jigsaw. Yeah.
Yep.
I
Pieces
didn't
of
know.
Hate.
What's Gekido? I don't. I know who Deviant Ant is, but who's 17?
Aikido is a stable of students that Quackenbush trained a few years ago that hate Quackenbush.
Ah, okay.
It's 17 Deviant Ant Combant. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Combat, yeah.
Yeah. And a Sail Ant, who is now known as Worker Ant. He's in the colony.
He's now in the colony now. All right.
Yeah, he's the blue guy.
So he left Gekido.
Yeah.
All right.
So last year they did an angle where they took Soldier Ant out of the colony and put him in Colony Extreme Force, and they put a Sail Ant into the colony, and he went to the Technicos.
Oh, okay.
That's how that happened.
All right. Yeah, Wesley, continue.
Okay. And in match 6, we had Jimmy Jacobs wrestling Archibald Peck.
Great
Jimmy Jacobs
match.
won that match.
Great.
Yeah, it was really
match.
good. I enjoyed it.
I was kind of hoping that Archibald Peck got the win on this, but
Yeah.
very happy that they're keeping Jimmy look strong.
Yeah. The leader of the Rudos.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. We'll find out later on in the results. Match 7, we had the Colony Extreme Force, which is made up of Arctic Rescue Ant, Missile Assault Ant, and Orbit Adventure Ant. And they defeated the Colony, which is Fire Ant, Green Ant, and Worker Ant.
No, they're surprising. I think a lot of Wu was expecting the Colony to win that match. But no, Extreme Force got the upper hand on it. Missile Assault Ant has this badass, like, Boba Fett jetpack.
Missile Assault!
It's fucking awesome. And I don't know why Extreme Force is so fucking good.
Missile Assault Ant! That's all I heard during that entire match.
Also to note during that, the Colony got their medals back.
Oh, yeah, they did.
For reals.
Yep.
Yeah.
From 2011. I don't know why 2011.
Who knows, man. And match number 8, your main event of the evening. Icarus against Eddie Kingston. Icarus won, defeating Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, that was a big win.
That was predictable though, because of the way the last show ended, and then they had a match before that which Icarus didn't win.
Can someone explain to me how the Chikara special is supposed to hurt?
Because that is the ultimate move of their thing, man.
But it's like, it's a weird submission. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I think
the guy's on his back, and you kind of just grab onto the leg and the arm, and you kind of just pull.
I think it's because Kingston was bigger than Icarus. It looked weird.
Yeah.
Probably. It did, and Kingston tapped out so quickly to it, too.
He didn't tap out. He passed out.
Oh, he passed out. That's right.
Because he did that rolling senton like thing into the turnbuckle.
Yeah, that's why I don't understand why that move is supposed to, make someone pass out.
Well, like I said, Kingston's bigger than Icarus, so it works. It looks better on smaller dudes.
Yes. All right. Let me talk about the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla show that happened.
Well, hold on.
Oh.
We have more stuff to talk
that's right.
about.
We have that.
There was an ending.
Yes, there was a climactic ending that no one saw.
Besides me.
Dude, when Wesley told me this, I looked up all of the sites that would report Chikara stuff. 2 sites reported the pay-per-view. Not one of them got the aftermath.
Hell yeah, dude. For the first time in forever, we were ahead of the game. For 2 hours.
For 2 hours and no one reported.
But, anyways. So it cuts all of the Technicos, right? Or the good ones?
Yeah.
The Technicals.
Okay. They all come out to congratulate Icarus. And then the Rudos come out, being led by Jimmy Jacobs. So, they're all attacking each other. And, Mike, I think you found out which one of the surprising things about the fight?
Yes. Soldier Ant and Delirious are 2 new members of the Flood.
Yes.
Yep.
That's what
Wesley was wondering, one of the ants turned heel, and the announcers were, like, going crazy
freaking out about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Soldier Ant wasn't even a part of the colony at the time.
And
Well,
the
he
7
got
foot,
kidnapped. He got kidnapped. That's right. Him and
The-
Delirious got kidnapped, and then by the Tidor Corporation before
And-
something. You know.
the 7-footer is supposedly called the Titan of Titor.
There are some rumors as to who it could possibly be. One of the names I heard is probably shot down is Matt Morgan. But apparently that is not happening anymore.
And before it's Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
It's
But
happening! Hogan and
he-
Bischoff and Nash are all going to Chikara.
oh God, no, please no. But he is,
WCW
from the way the announcers were talking, he is supposedly the true leader of the Flood, and it's not Jimmy Jacobs. So we may finally have a face.
Yes, I can't wait for a 7-foot guy who doesn't talk to be the leader of the Flood.
Yeah, it'd be great. Come on, man.
Yeah, that definitely got me interested into watching more of what's going on.
I still say they're gonna pull a swerve and Quackenbush is gonna be the leader of the Flood.
Yeah.
They're gonna play into the story. They're gonna play into the storyline that old man Robbie stole his company from him, and
Anyways,
he's taking it back.
And then the 7-footer killed Cobalt.
R.I.P. Cobalt.
oh, yeah, it
Burger
was like a
King.
sick backbreaker, I heard.
Yeah, it was nasty. It legitimately looked like it hurt. And then Cobalt was packed off by the rest of the good ones, the good wrestlers, to the
By
back.
the rest of the good ones.
Yep, the good ones.
You heard it here first.
Yep. Because I can't say that one word properly, so instead of sounding like an asshole, I'm just going to call them the good ones.
The Technicos.
Technicos?
All right,
Technicos.
let me talk about Pro Wrestling Girl.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm
Because there was a
finally
lot
back.
of bullshit hate coming from the
What?
peanut
What?
gallery,
What?
saying that
What?
Greg wasn't going to go to Pro Wrestling Gorilla, but he fucking went. And he stood for 8 hours fucking straight. Including
be
during
quiet.
the show, because it was this very sell-out show.
Sold out.
It was completely sold out.
You sold out. You sold out.
There were a couple actors there. Actor Clark Duke from Hot Tub Time Machine.
Clark Douche.
Comedian Taylor Williamson.
Ooh.
Clark Duke
Oh.
was from. He's the white guy with the glasses and Hot Tub. And I know
Ooh,
who
the
Taylor
bald guy?
Williamson
I've
is.
never seen Hot Tub Time Machine.
The what? The one with the glasses, the nerdy looking fellow. Anyways,
don't remember.
some of the cast from True Blood was there. Joe Magliano, that big motherfucker who showed up on Raw, was there. And one of an MMA guy, Josh Brolin, something like that. He was there too.
Bro.
So yeah, it was a stacked show. First match of the night, Roderick Strong pinned Brian Cage with a leg lariat. Sick opening match. Rich Swann defeated AR Fox with 450 splash. Great high spot match. I think really got the crowd going that entire night. World's Cutest Tag Team, Candice LeRae and Joey Ryan defeated the best friends of Trent and Chuck Taylor. There was a spot during this match. I can't exactly remember what it was. I think it was it was either Candice or Joey. They were in between Chuck and Trent, and they dropped down to the mat, and Chuck and Trent went straight to kiss each other. And they had
Oh
a
my god.
Straight like gay moment in the middle of the ring where they were just smooching. It was like, oh, and the crowd was going ape shit. It was great.
You
And
so
and during the time Chuck Taylor was in a dress, because throughout the entire match he wouldn't wrestle Candice because he was a lady, and so during the match he leaves the ring to go put on a dress so he could go kick the shit out of Candice LeRae.
Oh my
It
god.
was a great fucking match. Rocky Romero defeated Alex Kozlov in actually a surprisingly good match for two, tag team partners. Originally, Alex Kozlov was not supposed to be in this match. It was supposed to be him and it was supposed to be Romero and Gargano, but Alexander, or not Alex Everett. What's his fucking name? Andrew Everett. Andrew Everett got injured. He was supposed to be in the 6-man tags, and they decided to put Gargano into the 6-man tag, and decided to put the Forever Hooligans together. It was
Forever.
Great. It was great.
Forever.
It was just a good match. There's nothing else that really came from it. There wasn't like a big breakup or anything. It was just a battle. Ricochet and Ricochet and ACH. Ricochet won that match via top rope 630. He had a really good somersault that he did, where he touched one of the hanging lights, and the crowd started going apeshit. He hit the light, and it was a good match. Not as much of a high spot match as I was expecting it to be, especially considering that it was Ricochet and ACH. But it looked like they wanted just to go in there and put on a really good wrestling match, and they did that. They had a really good match. They got their high spots in near the end, and the crowd loved it. Kevin Steen and the Young Bucks from Mount Rushmore defeated Johnny Gargano, Cedric Alexander, and Trevor Lee. Trevor Lee, over as fuck for only wrestling 2 PWG shows. Kevin Steen won with Package Pile Driver, and the Bucks hit Spike Tombstone on Lee. Yeah, it was a good show. That was a good match. And then the main event. Holy crap. This could have not have been a better match. I think these two knew exactly what was going down, knew exactly how to put it out. Kyle O'Reilly choked out Adam Cole with the triangle choke to become the new PWG champion in an amazing match. The second he won the title, though, we had to head the fuck out there, because we heard before the show that that place can be near impossible to get the fuck out of. So we moved closer to the door, and once he won the championships, and I saw him hold it up in the air, I was out of there. I was like, we need to get the fuck on the road.
Run away!
It was 12 o'clock at night, and I had an hour drive in front of me, so...
Breaking news.
What?
WWE has porn references on YouTube.
Awesome. Anyways,
yes.
PWG, excellent fucking show. I hope you guys catch it when they throw up on DVD. I may
When
not
they throw up on DVD?
There's your DVD, sir. That's the way they deliver their DVDs.
I stood the entire show. I was standing for a good 8 hours by the end of the show. Almost passed out.
You almost passed out.
I was on edibles, and it was just a trippy fucking
Oh
night
my
to me.
god.
The entire night was it was almost such a blur, and I'm remembering it constantly.
Word of advice: don't do that before you go to a wrestling event.
Oh, it was fun, trust me. Anyways, on that note,
Gay?
I do want to talk about New Japan's Yokohama show, but I think this show is going a little long, so we're just going to talk about that next week. So if you guys want to hear our opinions on New Japan Pro Wrestling's Yokohama, back to the Yokohama Arena show, that was a really good show. There's a lot to talk about on that, so let's give our pop flop and botch.
Shout out to Big Fish. His review of it. It fucking sucked.
Ryan doesn't know shit. Wesley,
Hi, Hunter.
go first. Pop flop and botch. Wesley.
What?
Pop flop and botch.
God damn it, Greg.
As Bane.
Alright. My first pop. There's my first pop. My second pop. My first pop goes to Godzilla. It was amazing. And I loved it. It was really, really good. I enjoyed it.
Even the cankles.
Yes, cankles everywhere. Beautiful cankles. He's a big boy now. It's great. Like my Godzilla. Oh my god. With some fatness on him. Pop number 2 goes to X-Men: Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
It was solid. I really liked it. They made a lot of really good choices, and the after credits scene is amazing, especially if you know what it is. A flop goes to. I'm gonna give it to Duck because he ruins movies.
What did he do this time? I feel like I haven't fucking heard from him in like 2 months.
Remember, he ruined X-Men, the after credits scene.
Did he? Oh,
He's like, oh yeah, it's X, and I'm like, Duck, are you fucking kidding me? I hate people that do that. Pisses me off. My botch goes to.
Forgot to clap.
Oh yeah, my botch goes to. I don't know. My botch goes to Eddie Kingston. He's fat.
Fucking fatty. Death, palm of a botch.
My pop also goes to X-Men because I was going to see it Saturday. I was going to see X-Men this Saturday and I really liked it. My flop goes to Wesley for not accepting our friend requests on Facebook.
Like a nerd.
And,
You're wondering why Death turned into the Terminator. I don't know why.
And my 5
goes to Greg.
Fuck your shit, Death. Anyways. Hey, Hunter, you still with us?
Yeah?
Cha. Hey, Pa, you want to fucking give us your, like, pop on botch, man?
Okay, I'm gonna give you like 7 pops and
Fuck.
no botches or flops because that's how good fucking sound set was, okay? Let me
Alright.
break it down like this.
Break that shit down. I want to hear it.
Okay, so Nasty Nas
Nasty
comes
Nas.
out as he's number 1 East Coast baby represent.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know, he absolutely killed it with Illmatic. It was his 20th year anniversary of that shit.
Very nice.
It was sick as fuck, dude.
Nas
It's
is a
insane.
sick fucking rapper.
Okay, I gotta give a special shout out to 2 Chainz because he said,
Oh my god.
okay, get ready for
I gotta
this.
give a shout out to my homie right now.
He says,
James.
I ain't seen titties as double D titties as good. Gucci as that. Those are some Gucci ass titties. It was great. I love that part.
What?
Cause some chick flashed on his tits. Her tits to him.
Who just farted on the podcast?
Hey,
Okay.
Greg. Greg.
What?
Greg.
I think we need to hood black guy on Twitter to translate what Hunter just said.
Huh?
I guess.
Okay, so Wiz comes out and then everyone in the crowd just starts smoking weed, you know? Like it was just a whole cloud of smoke. You couldn't do anything about it.
So did you get high?
Like
Is that
it was awesome. Flatbush Zombies.
No, Hunter. Did you
What?
get affected?
Yeah, obviously. Like they were passing. Everyone was passing shit around in the crowd.
They were passing gas.
No, they were passing joints.
So that's what the
Everybody
smoke
was just like farting in each other's faces. It was like
Okay. Tyler the Creator was pretty dope. It was just 10 hours of music. It was amazing. And if Lindsay from the University of Minnesota is listening to this, you can marry me. Call me sometime. Because we walked and stood in line for 20 minutes. I think you're my wife. You're my new wife, okay?
Oh my god.
what the fuck?
I forgot to get her digits. Rookie mistake.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Unbelievable.
But she was a babe.
I think I'm having a stroke. Oh god.
Hey, Jonesy.
Hey, Greg. No pop.
Oh, and Chance the Rapper was amazing too.
flop goes to
And
Raw.
Absol.
Yeah.
He's West Coast Greg, so you
Yeah,
reckon?
I've heard of him before.
Jesus Christ.
Anything else you want to say? It's not like you're not
No,
your
I'm
Russell.
good. I'm done.
Go.
No one
Oh,
else?
and freaking food was ridiculous. It was $7 for a double hamburger there. Just ridiculous.
That's usually what happens when you go to a concert.
$7 for a mango, bro.
The food is super expensive. What did you expect?
Water was $4.
Did it come from the fountain of youth?
No, good thing I got that
The freaking
vodka in my
fountain.
bottle, you know.
Okay.
Okay, Jones, you can go now.
Where was it? That's it. Yeah, I said Raw was boring with my flop, and my botch goes to Hunter for continually interrupting me.
Yo, but give me a pop for how good that was, though. How good sounds that was.
No, my botch goes to Hunter for trying to get his number on the fucking podcast.
Hey, you never know.
I'm gonna laugh if next the girl listens to the podcast and actually gives him her number.
Hey,
Lindsay,
Mike,
the smoking hot one from
as someone who's
you,
not gonna get a girl's number, how about you give us your pop flop lunch?
Turns out she has a dongle.
Okay, we were supposed to meet in the crowd, but there was like 30,000 people there, and never happened.
Well, Greg, at least I don't have to pay for my girlfriends.
What are you saying, sir?
Hi-oh.
I'm saying you paid to have the girl go with you.
But Mike, remember, it's Golden Corral's really cheap.
Oh, it is.
God.
Not that much money.
He meets him at Golden Corral, at the chocolate fountain.
Caramel water fountain.
So, you like chocolate too, huh?
You looked at all you can eat, baby, hey?
Mike,
too
you
like
do your
it.
pop up a botch. I'm just kidding.
Hey, baby, would you like something else that tastes like chocolate?
Oh,
I gotta
God.
work on this podcast, sir. Unbelievable.
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 Alright. My pop goes to the Chikara show.
Woo.
My flop goes to Wesley for not adding us on Facebook.
Yeah!
Because he's afraid that death is going to spam him.
I'm really
No,
scared.
No, not just
I'm not
death.
gonna
Not
spam
just
anybody.
death. Wesley, you listen to me and you take my
I know,
heed
I'm
of
listening
warning.
to you, Greg.
You heed
Kick
my
him. Kick him.
They will be
Kick
jerking
him.
off
La,
to
la,
all
la,
your
la,
friends.
la,
La 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 la
la, 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 la.
You see how immature
La,
they fucking
And my botch goes. Who's my botch go to? I had it and I completely forgot. My botch goes to Raw for being horrendous the past month and a half.
Mike used some big words over there.
Oh.
Alright, now let's get to
You
the
have to cut
actual...
this short, fellas.
Now let's actually...
Nah,
Let's go to the actual important pop flop and botches of the night. Mine.
Not yours.
So my pop goes to PWG on Friday. That was awesome. Great show. I'm probably gonna go to another one. I don't
No,
know
you're not.
when. What else? What else? Oh, Godzilla was good. I thought it was a good movie. Not
Yeah.
a lot of suspense, but it was a good movie. It feels like one of those movies I'd watch on like the Fox channel, like in like the FX channel in like 5-6 years. I'm like, oh, Godzilla's on.
Can't wait.
Watch
Can't wait for it to be on FXX.
Yeah.
FX has the movies.
Tick, 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 tick. What else? PWG. I'm good with my pop. My flop goes to the Stanley Cup Finals this year. It's looking like it's gonna be a shitty fucking finals.
Well, it's because the Ducks are in the finals, you see.
Looks like it's gonna be the Kings and the Rangers, LA versus New York.
The Ducks.
What a mark.
The Ducks didn't score teams
Oh,
a
hi,
lot.
Big Fish.
Unless the Blackhawks are really just gonna pull it through right here, but I don't see that happening.
Didn't they do it last year?
Yeah.
I think they did.
Yeah. And the Kings won it the year before. Like, I really want to see the Rangers with the Stanley Cup. I'd rather see the Rangers win over the Kings at that point.
Well, you see the Anaheim Ducks, best team in hockey.
Dude, if they had that golden mask, they totally would have won.
Hey,
Let's see
Mike,
you run it.
remember when the Sharks
That's
choked
3
against
years
the
running.
Kings after you guys had them down 3-0?
I got a question. Who is the one who always goes around touting about how the Ducks are the best scoring team in all of hockey?
Because they are.
The Ducks are gonna win everything now. They took the mighty out of their name, so they're not gonna be. They're the best team now because they're not mighty anymore. So they're the best team, man.
They're the best scoring team in all of hockey, yet they can't get out of the second round.
Fucking come on, you guys! You took the fucking
My
mighty out
bodge
of the name.
goes to Mike
Fuck.
being
The best they've ever been since they took the mighty out of their name.
Fucking the mighty was holding us back.
Thank you guys. This is our wrestling podcast. We're done with the show tonight. Remember, if you wanna be a part of the podcast, you wanna join the shit train. Make sure
I'm all ride that train.
Choo-choo.
Make sure to tweet at us. Twitter.com/artofwrestling. Also remember to go check out senshudo.tv. That is SENSHUDO.
Kill all the Jews.
.tv. All
On
great
hair and
guys
blue
over
eyes.
there. Dave West. Our good old pal.
Fuck black people.
God, what's their name? New Legacy. I'm sorry. And so yeah. Also.
If you add us on Facebook, do not go to Wesley because he will not do it. he's gonna be like a Greg.
If you find us on Facebook, go to check out Jonesy's Facebook. It's hilarious. It's just a fat guy just trying to get friends.
Oh.
Neckbeard.
Yeah.
On that note, thank you guys for joining this Rock Wrestling Podcast. And remember to catch us this Sunday after Payback, because we will be doing a show after the pay-per-view is over. So catch you Sunday.
We might be
Dumbledore
doing some
sucks.
PS4 cast.
Woo! Some
Wait.
PS4 cast. Remember to check that out too. You can always find that out.
PS4 has no games.
Remember to
It
go.
has no games, so how will I cast from it?
And so
Oh man.
If it doesn't have any games,
Shut the
how
fuck
can you
up.
play it?
shut the
Fuck
fuck up. Remember to go check that out over on Twitch.tv. Who the fuck is blowing into their mics?
Jonesy.
Anyway, remember, go check that out over on Twitch.tv/ArcofWrestling. Bye bye.